Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Mimi. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join my squad. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. It's another client. Horror story industry forever amazes me. Like, it forever like makes me wonder, why did I do this? But I love it. You know, it's toxic, but I love it. Okay, we all a little toxic. We all love like a little toxic whatever, you know, toxicity or however you say it, whatever. So this happened a couple months ago. It was me and my other co-worker. She's really cool, really chill. Shout out to her. She makes work fun and funny. But I had a brow wax. As long with doing hair, I do brow wax, makeup services, all of that stuff. So I had a brow wax, and normally like brow waxes are like cool. Like, I'm literally just waxing your brows. I'm not shaping it. I'm not filling it in. I'm not doing none of that, because as a stylist at this salon, we can only just do the basic bare minimum. So cool, it's a brow wax. And I like to set up before my client comes. So like, that means sanitation, that means setting up your implements, all of that stuff that you need. I like to have it out and ready to go, clean, sterilized, all of that. Like, I'm very much professional over here. I very much follow my rules. Yeah. So I bring her back. I start cleaning off her brows and all of that, and then I go ahead, wax, boom 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 boom, cool. And then when it's time for me to start plucking those little hairs that I couldn't get with the wax, she goes, can you please like spray a little bit of alcohol on those tweezers? I'm just like, okay. I was like, I mean, yeah, I can. They're sanitized. I sanitized them before you came in. I always do that, but to make you feel better, I'm gonna go ahead and spray the alcohol on it. And I said it just like that because I don't understand, like, and it's always like people who look like you, because it's like they be trying to tell you how to do your job like you don't do it. And I was like, I understand that most people probably don't do that and probably don't clean. Like, I literally said that. I said, I understand a lot of people don't be cleaning their stuff, but trust and believe, I'm always sanitizing before and after my clients. Like, I'm not spreading no germs over here. So I did spray it in front of her to let her know, like, hey, like, I'm not dirty out here. Like, I'm just spray it to make her feel comfortable. And I continued to do what I was doing and all of that. That was not an issue. It was okay, but it's just like, people always be trying to tell you what to do. Like, you're not certified, like you're not licensed, like you don't know the whole spiel on doing this. And again, I know people be getting lazy out here and don't be doing that stuff, but me, when you come in my chair, best believe we got the barber side already, we got the clipper side already, we got some bleach, we got some alcohol, we got all the disinfectants I need. Because baby, people are dirty. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them at all. I'm not. Because what? But I was just taken back on that. So we're gonna go to the next story time, because you get a 2-in-1, and this is also another brow experience. So we didn't have a brow expert at our location, so that's why they asked us to go ahead and do the brows. And so I was like, cool, it's just a brow wax and tweeze. That's all we do. That's all a stylist do. We are not a brow expert, so we're not doing shaping, we're not doing arch support, we're not doing none of that. I'm literally just getting her straight hairs. I'm not doing all of that. So my coworker, again, she calls this girl to see if she was coming. The girl says she's running late, and she goes and says, I normally book with the brow expert, but I see that. And then my coworker was like, well, we don't have a brow expert anymore, but as stylists we can do a basic brow waxing and tweeze. And she goes on the phone, oh, well, you know, I was able to book with the brow expert. So, and then my coworker was just dead at that and was like, well, we don't have a brow expert, however there's other locations. If you feel more comfortable, you can do that. So they're going back and forth at it. There's attitudes, there's stuff flowing, you know, and I'm staying out of it, but you know, cool. They get off the phone. My coworker tells me she has the attitude, she doesn't like that, but she still says she's coming. I'm like, cool. So I go and assist another guest and do what I need to do. And then my coworker comes over and she's like, I'm gonna beat this girl up. Your client is here and she has an attitude. I don't effing like that. One thing about my coworker, she is funny, she's real, and she's straight up. She's not going to sugarcoat anything. I respect that. You gotta have people like that in your life. Like, she's like cool, no doubt about it. But I know how to like deflect and, you know, kind of ease out tension and stuff like that. So that's how we balance out each other. So I go over to the girl and I see that she has an attitude and she's like already, you know, trying to start. And I'm just like, hi, my name's Tamia and I'll be your stylist for today. You can come follow me. We're gonna go in the back to get you brow waxed. And I'm just trying to ease in the conversation, you know. So I'm like, how long have you been getting your brows done? Oh, and I heard that you normally get your brows done by the expert, but you know, we normally do like the brow wax, like the basic brow wax back here. And she was like, yeah, they told me, and like, well, she was like, I don't feel comfortable, because like they know what they're doing. They used to like map out the brows. I was like, oh yeah, we don't do that. I start brushing her brows. I'm like, yeah, we don't do that. We don't do like the brow mapping and stuff. That's only for the experts, and we don't have an expert here today. But we just do like the brow wax, like the basic like cleaning up your brows. So I'm like, if you would like me to do that, I can do that. But if you don't feel comfortable, I gave her the other locations. I was like, if you don't feel comfortable, then I wouldn't do it, because I don't want to do something on you and you're not feel comfortable and then you don't like it and then we have a problem. I'm very honest. I'm very upfront. If you let me know multiple times that you're not comfortable doing something, guess what? We're not doing it, because you saying that makes me uncomfortable. So she was very appreciative that I was like basically straight up with her, and like I was trying to, you know, ease her and like just basically communicate with her. Like, she was very appreciative of that. She was like, I thank you, I really thank you for, you know, like basically being real with her. It was not that I couldn't do the job. I can definitely do it, but if you're not comfortable, baby, we're not doing it. So I was like, okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna let my manager know. Manager comes back, you know, and I let her know everything that happened. I was like, yeah, she's just not feeling comfortable. I did give her the other locations names. I even gave her like other places that I know that do that, but I was like, she's just not feeling comfortable. I don't think we should do it. And she was like, good call, good call. And the lady, she was like, thank you so much, and she left. So that's it. Like, that's how you deflect and ease out tension and stuff like that. Listen, I let people know, if I can't do something, I'm not going to do it. You're not going to be my guinea pig. I'm not going to test it out. I'm not going to do something you're not used to and then you not like it. You let me know you're not uncomfortable 3 times, I give it 3 times and strikes, you're out. Because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like, I could tell tension was already high. Stuff was already, you know, rah. I'm not doing it. But my manager did pull me aside and was like, you know, I do thank you for handling that situation really well. You did the right thing. I was like, yeah, I just didn't want to do something and she feel like it's not done properly and she not like it, and then it's like a whole nother situation that I really don't have. So it's like, if you could avoid something, avoid it. Like, no, listen, people are not going to get mad at you if you say yes to the guest, no to the service. If there's one thing I learned in hair school, was yes to the guest and no to the service. Meaning, yes to the guest, like greet the guest, love the guest, but no to the service. And if they, you know, if you can't perform the service, or they don't feel comfortable with you performing the service, it's okay to say no. They will respect your honesty more than you trying to fake it till you make it and mess up their stuff and they get mad at you. So I was like, no, we're not doing that. And I do use that logic a lot, just because they're like a lot. There was a person, I don't specialize in pixie cuts, I don't, and I let this lady know, hey, I don't specialize in pixie cuts, but I can get you first thing on the books tomorrow with someone who does, and does amazing cuts. And she was appreciative that I was honest, rather than just saying, yes, okay, take her, don't know what I'm doing and it don't look right. I'm very honest, I'm very upfront. Like, there's room for improvement. Like, there's always room for improvement. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll probably not be your best stylist for certain things, but best believe I'm gonna recommend somebody else for you. That's just me. But that was my story time, you guys. If you guys want more, go ahead, click that red subscribe button to join my squad, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye. Mwah.